Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons and Dragons. And welcome to the channel that takes power gaming to the next level. The spell we're talking about today on the Doctor Spell Prognosis is the spell Primordial Ward, another elemental evil player's companion spell. 6th level spell in our 6th level spell list. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I've got another video out. All right, we are giving this spell a C-. It is a good spell, but I don't think it is a spell that is worth being 6th level. So, Primordial Ward, 6th level, 1 action, range of self, verbal, and somatic components. It lasts for 1 minute, maybe, and it has it is concentration. It is an abjuration spell, but unfortunately wizards cannot cast this spell, so because it's a druid spell only. And it would be nice if wizards could cast this spell. Since it is abjuration, it would feed into the abjuration wizard. That actually would make it pretty good if it was a wizard spell, but it's not. And that's one of the other reasons why we're giving it such a low grade. So, you have resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder damage for the spell's duration. So for 1 minute, which is okay. I wish it lasted a little longer. I feel like it should last a little longer for a 6th level spell, maybe 10 minutes. So if you knew you were coming into a combat, you could cast it, but again, if you're fighting a red dragon, this might be the first thing that you pop out, and it makes you resistant to fire damage. Makes you resistant to all these at the same time for 1 minute, which is probably going to be the duration of that particular combat. When you take damage of one of those types, acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder, you can use your reaction to gain immunity to that type of damage, including against the triggering damage. So if you get breathed on by that same red dragon, you can go, oh, nope, I'm immune to fire damage. If you do so, the resistances end, and you have immunity until the end of your next turn, at which time the spell ends. So, if you get breathed on off your turn, you have immunity to that, and then you have immunity to, let's say that was fire, you have immunity to that fire until the end of your turn when your turn comes back up, and then it's gone. So the spell is done. Essentially, this spell is a higher level version of Absorb Elements, which is in the Elemental Player's Companion, Elemental Evil Player's Companion, but it was branched out, I believe, into Tasha's because it is used by the Artificer. It, again, is an abjuration spell, which is usable by wizards, sorcerers, rangers, and druids. We talk about the spell. The spell is awesome. It's a reaction. You get resistance to one of those damage types, and you get a bonus to some damage if you use a melee weapon. And you can upcast it to do some extra damage. It's not great. It's a great reaction spell. So this basically does the same thing because it has a reaction to make you immune. And it's resistance to all these. I don't feel that this is a 6th level spell. I feel like this spell feels like a 4th level spell. Maybe a 5th level. 5th level's really pushing it. But I think definitely a 4th level spell, not a 6th level spell. Not at all. It just because this is a 1st level spell, and this is a bump up from that. I would say that if it was a 4th level spell, it would be much more tasty, if you want to say, but it's a 6th level spell. So I think there are some things I would like to see in this to make it equal to a 6th level spell. I'd like to see the duration go up to at least 10 minutes, and I would like to see the wizard put on there as an available class for this because of the abjuration school. I would think that the immunity should last a little bit longer. Instead until the end of your next turn, it should probably last maybe 2 turns, but they don't do that very much in this edition. So, it is what it is. At least a minimum 10 minutes, and put the wizard in. Otherwise, it's just not a 6th level spell. All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.